Ernest in the front headlock position. Again, I don't want my knees on the ground, right? I want to be heavy on my opponent. I want him to be carrying my weight. If my knees are on the ground, my weight is not on my opponent. From here, I'm just going to get an over-under grip. Use whatever grip you want. Boom. Here, I'm heavy on him and I'm keeping him here. Obviously, he's going to be moving around. I'm going to be moving around with him. From here, the first technique we're going to do is to go behind. The technique is exactly what it sounds like. I go behind my opponent. Right now, my left arm is the one that's around his armpit. I'm going to use that arm to cut to the left because I do not want to be able to let him use his right arm to come outside and stop me from moving behind him. Okay? My right hand, when I get ready to move, is going to come on the other side of his head and cross face him here. Okay, so let's look at that slowly. I'm going to leave my knees on the ground right now so I can move slowly and show you guys what I mean. From here, whether you have the chin strap or the over-under, I'm cutting my arm to the left, and when I get ready to move, my right hand is going to come out, cross face him, and I make my way to his back. And look at my left hand. It's pushing the inside of his thigh right now. I don't want you to lace his hips just yet. You'll get hit with a fat man roll or he'll stand back up. I'm just pushing the inside of his thigh out. Okay? Again, got to the front headlock position here. I'm cutting my left hand in. When I'm ready to move, at the same time I move, my right hand comes out. I cross face him and I lace my left hand on the inside of his thigh here. And I make sure he can't use his right hand. Stop here for now. We're going to take the back in a second. Any questions? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Go. All right, so we managed to hit the go behind. Let's do an easy back take from here. So let me get you in the front headlock position again. Please, Ernest. Boom. Again, knees off the ground, getting heavy on my opponent here. Cut the left arm, right hand cross faces him away, and I get here. When I'm ready to take the back, a couple things need to happen at the same time. Okay? If he's super open like this, I'm literally just going to stick my hooks in. That's fine. But most jiu-jitsu guys will know this, yeah, and they're going to kind of close up here, right? Now it's hard for me to put the hooks in without like going over and getting, you know, he could stand up or you get rolled or whatever, okay? No problem. If he starts to shell up like this, we're going to hit what's called a chock, for lack of a better word. I'm going to leave my chest open right now. Just know that your arm should be connected in an over-under position right now. Okay, but obviously I can't show you what I'm doing if I'm in that position, so forgive me for a second. Come over here, Khaled. What I'm going to do from here is, he's on the left side of my body right now, right? Here. Right side, left side. He's on the left side of my body. If he's on the left side of my body, my right leg is going to be the one that chocks. I'm going to take my entire length from the knee below. I'm going to place it right next to his knee and below. Okay? This is going to act like a lever. And then I'm essentially going to make him fall using that as like a truck chock. Okay? So again, I did everything right. I got here. When I'm ready to go to the back, I transfer my weight by bringing my right leg in. My left leg is going to go over and my right shin is going to chock my opponent, and I pull him all the way to the other side to get my hooks in. Okay? Again. Face that, no, you're right here. From here, from the front headlock position, boom. I managed to get my way like semi to the back, but he shut down. Yeah, he knows. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. I need the points. From here, my right leg comes in as my left leg goes over. I get my hooks as I'm rolling, one at a time. So I'm here. I make the weight transfer. Boom, I'll try and do this as slowly as possible. Right now my right leg is tight up against his right leg. I pull him on top of me as I get my left hook in and roll to get the right hook in here. Any questions? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Last technique we're going to get to from here. It's if our opponent manages to get their arm out and prevents us from hitting the go behind, right? They open themselves up for a guillotine. They have to pick one. They either have to prevent us from getting behind them by opening up their arm, or they stay turtle, allowing us to get behind them and then hit the go behind, right? So from here, started in the front headlock. I did everything right, but he manages to get that arm out and he gets it around my outside leg. So here, I'm here, boom, I start to move, boom, exactly. Just by doing that, it prevents me from getting to his back. If he's good or lucky, he can start turning it into takedowns, right? All right, so from here, we're gonna link it right to our guillotine. Move this way a little bit, Ernest, please. When I hit this guillotine, my right shin is going to go across his belly. It's going to be a false full guard. My left leg is going to go over his back just like it would be a closed guard, right? So if this is my right leg in the closed guard, this is my left leg in the closed guard, it's not gonna look like this. This leg is gonna be in front of his belly. I'm also gonna fall to my right side. If his head is in my right grip, I'm falling as much as I can to my right side. I'm not falling straight back, okay? So again, from here, I tried to hit the go behind, didn't work. Pretend my knees are off the ground right now. I'm gonna get my guillotine grip. This is my choking arm, this is my supporting arm here, and tight to his head. Like I'm rocking the baby to sleep, right? Get it tight to his head. From here, I'm gonna enter my knee across his belly as I fall to my right side and I get my left leg over his back. From here, I don't pull straight back, I crunch to my right side as I lift my left elbow. Look, I'm not doing this, right? I'm doing this here for the finish. Again, one more time. I'll try and do this as slowly as possible. Again, pretend that my knees are not on the ground. I'm just doing it to slow it down. I'm in the front headlock position. I tried to hit the go behind, doesn't work. Okay, get my guillotine grip here. Right now my right arm is across his neck, so my left hand is grabbing my wrist. I get it tight to his neck. Now my right knee is gonna enter in across his belly and throw my left leg around. Look, I'm still sitting up into him here, right? I don't wanna see the back of his neck, because that means he's gonna pop out. I'm still sitting up into him here, and instead of pulling back, I'm gonna crunch to my right side for the finish. Any questions? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Is that fair?